he wanted to do a crossover between the two. I just barely put out issue number 1 out, and already, hey, I had the very first crossover.
Right, yeah.
With Relámpago, the very first Mexican-American superhero with Gato Negro. And he was going to write the story, and I was the artwork. And before we could get started on it, the suffered a massive heart attack.
Oh,
passed away. I was informed by his wife that he died. So, that man really inspired me because he was such a ball of fire. And so I'm just not going to let his creation go unnoticed. And now that I'm talking with the Garza family, I got their permission to use his character in the Azteca universe. All the proceeds that go from his book that will publish very soon here will go to the Garza family.
Oh, that's great. So we'll see some new Relámpago stories by Richard Dominguez. Very cool. When did the Relámpago comic originally come out? I mean, how old is this book?
It came out in 77.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is great. That is a milestone.
Very, very first there. And at that time, he too approached DC and Marvel about that, and they were not interested in it. And then he was trying to get it in a listing in the Overstreet price guide book. And the Overstreet people told him that his character was too obscure at that time. And
wow.
That's when I gave him a call later on that I wanted to take his character.
Well, we'll look forward to these new Relámpago stories. Definitely keep us in touch and let us know when we can expect those. That's great.
Will do, and hopefully that he'll be also gracing the pages of the Nocturnal Warrior El Gato Negro.
Very cool. Speaking of collaborations and crossovers, you're also involved in an upcoming was it the War of the Independents?
Yeah.
Can you talk about that? How that worked out?
I was approached on that by Dave Ryan, who is he too is a publisher, writer, artist for a comic book called Pennant. Comic book about a superhero there. And he was he said that the idea of the War of Independence inspired him from the DC's Infinite Crisis and Marvel's Civil War.
Right.
And he said, well, they haven't done anything with independent characters, so he said, why don't we just do one to where every single independent character is created through the years, even from the Ninja Turtles on, all appear in one story about two evil villains named Cain and Oricus. They're built like a reverse Tower of Babel to release all the demons from hell and destroy Earth. And his characters of this super team called Penance were not, they couldn't stop them alone, so they went through time, various parts of the world to pick up every other independent character that were created to all join forces and fight off all these things. And El Gato Negro was one of them.
Wow.
Out there. And he said, once you pair him up with other characters and what we can do here. First, he wanted me to show him some my books, so I sent him some books really quick. And he liked it a lot, and he wanted to use El Gato Negro in one of the tie-ins where he crossed, meets up two other heroes from other characters, creators, and have them fight some demons in various parts of the world. In this particular story, El Gato Negro meets up with another character called El Valiente, created by Ray Ramos, and Ain't Geronimo, created by J. Morgan Neal and Todd Fox. And this character characters, like a Native American slash Tomb Raider, Indiana Jones type character. They're fighting some demons off some Mexican ruin stuff outside of Mexico City.
There's War of Independence then. It'll be like a miniseries. And when will we see this? When is this due to come out?
It'll be released. A series of books is going to be released during the summer of 2008 this year.
Oh, okay. So something to look forward to.
I'm already starting penciling some of the pages on that.
And like you said, there's going to be this guy, was it Ryan? You said.
Dave Ryan.
Dave Ryan, yeah. So he went through and contacted, so you're in it, but he also got guys, I imagine, I think I saw it in his MySpace, like, Eric Larson with Savage Dragon. I mean, he's gone through pretty much anyone who owns their own character, and
oh yeah,
that's pretty neat.
Funny about it, he's even got Milk and Cheese involved in it.
Okay.
Dorkin,
Evan Dorkin, yeah.
He's even got, well, of course, you know, the Savage Dragon, that Shadowhawk. You've got, Nick Gold there.
Wow.
Cerebus.
It's cool because they're not just superhero characters, but then you'll get like these little cartoon characters. Like
yeah, they're funny.
That's going to be a neat looking. Visually, it's going to be an amazing looking book. So,
well, we're all looking forward to it. So see how that comes out. And it's also gotten the attention of the mainstream. Mainstream, or I guess they're hoping that it'll go off, or not hoping it will go off. But let's see what happens.
Yeah, well, you know, something like that, what's neat about it is because, okay, you know, the El Gato Negro fans, they'll want to check it out to support their hero, but then the Savage Dragon fans and the Silverhawk fans, and it's an interesting way to get, like, a whole bunch of fans from all these different creators to maybe come in and take a look and then sample some of these other characters. So, yeah, you know, that's
the only reason why Dave Ryan came up with the idea of the war. So that way, you know, other characters that, you know, that do not get the spotlight they so deserve,
right,
to be shown this way.
No, that's wonderful. Like, all the best to everybody on that. El Gato Negro does get around. He's been getting around for some years. I remember one time, I think it was at Comic-Con, you know, you put right there in my hand this little CD with the Mountain Dew logo and such on it. And I go, "What's this, Richard?" You go, "Oh, look, check it out." And I see El Gato Negro, you know, right there on the CD sleeve, you know. Tell us about that, because that was really neat, and it had some good music on it.
Yes, it had some pretty good music. It came about when, well, you know, not only did I'm also a publisher, but I also am a storyboard artist for ad agencies that target the Latino markets here for various ad agencies here in the Dallas area. And one particular ad agency, Fiesta Harmel and Partners, which was at that time was one of my biggest clients on here, and my true bread and butter at that time too. You know, right. And I knew some friends there that were, you know, creative directors, and they were all, some of them were all El Gato fans at that time too. And one of their assignments was the Pepsi account, which, you know, they all Mountain Dew. And one of the art directors approached me and said, "Hey, can we, you know, we would like to see your character in there pushing Mountain Dew." What they were trying to do was trying to target the younger generation of Latinos to drink Mountain Dew. Of course, that's the job that most ad agencies do, try to push a lot of things, age groups here.
Right.
And, you know, of course, you know, you have the legal procedures have to follow after that. Make sure that I get compensated very well on this year. But not only that, but I was also assigned to do the artwork for that.
Right.
And that came out very good. Got a pretty penny off of that for that particular job. Not only did they put El Gato Negro on the cover of the CD covers, but they also had stickers on that as well.
Yeah.
And they were a big help whenever a convention came out, you know, and something you could always for free.
Yeah, I got mine.
Hey, buy some El Gato Negro comics and get this sticker.
No, I thought that was wonderful because it's always good to promote our characters and other people's comics and all that, the comic industry.